Hello, my name's Benita Tunks and I'm here today to speak to Jenni Kamarre Martiniello about her work for the exhibition here at the Canberra Glassworks. Let's go inside and say hello.
What is sacred to me is culture as an Aboriginal woman, an Arrernte woman, tradition, heritage and respect for all of those things. So the work that I've done for the exhibition is based on our beautiful traditional woven eel traps and fish traps, which of course has tens of thousands of years of weaving tradition, the oldest weaving tradition in the world. And without that tradition and that heritage, my works in hot blown glass could not exist. The construction process for these works is long, I can tell you. A lot of research into the traditional works, the kinds of materials they're made from, the colours of those materials, how those materials age and change shape. I'm looking at essentially a European palette in terms of glass rods of colour, which I then have to subvert to my purpose. So I have to pull a lot of glass canes. Those canes are an opaque colour coated with a translucent and then clear, because what gives me closer to our traditional colours is that interplay of light with colour. Blowing glass is something you can't do on your own. You need at least 2 or 3 sets of hands, but when it comes to something this big, it's 7 sets of hands are required. That one of these pieces is around 2.5 hours of really quite frantic, fast working, because you're keeping it hot all the time, so a couple of minutes of working the glass back in the hot shop to keep it at around 760 degrees Celsius while it's molten and moving. Out again, work on it frantically, back in the glory hole. So all that's part of, those processes. But in my process, it's everything has to happen, once simultaneously and consecutively, so that it's a one-off piece.